Coach Prime announced he is cancer-free after battling with bladder cancer the last few months. What was a normal checkup turned out to be the discovery of the tumor in his bladder. While there's no question that this championship victory was a team effort, Asia Wilson had her name written all over it.
Emily, your skills don't look that bad. It's awesome to see such a unique sport being shaped with people across the world.
The Jayhawks are just one game away from hoisting that trophy up high again. But let's take a quick second to recap the Big 12 Conference Tournament and how they ended up here. In tomorrow's matchup against K-State at 1 p.m., where they'll get a chance to earn a victory in enemy territory. I'm Lyons from Playmakers, reporting live from Horse Family Volleyball Arena. Now, hitting it back over to you. Jude, how do you think this show-stopping team is doing this season? While that matchup itself will be exciting, the focus has shifted away to what's now happening off the court, and it all started with Game 3 of the Minnesota Lynx and Mercury matchup.
I'm super competitive, so I think being a setter, that's so fun, and I love seeing my teammates' success off of what I'm doing for them.
Dalton has filled many positions in her volleyball career, from outside hitter to defensive specialist and now a setter for the Jayhawks. Prior to college, she specialized as an outside hitter, but with the combination of the coaching staff and her willingness to play wherever she's needed, she quickly became a versatile player that contributed to the team's success. While this setting position takes some time to master, her previous experience as a hitter has helped her improve her skills in this position.
I've definitely fallen in love with the setting position and just realize how much goes into it is just awesome.
The impact she's had on the team this season does not go unnoticed, but what might slip under the radar is the adversity she's experienced within the sport she spends most of her time with.
I think I've been through a lot of ups and downs, especially with injuries, and redshirting last year I think is very difficult, and I don't think it's talked about enough, how much hard work is put into being a student athlete.
Despite the challenges, Dalton's competitive fire that stems from her supporters burns bright and brings high energy to the team.
I can also just see her confidence growing just in her connections with her hitters, and the games where she's talking to the other side, those are the ones I feel best about because she's locked in, So when she's not giving a little sass to everybody, then I get a little worried about her, but she's got a really fun, again, intense personality. Which is nice to have in that position. She's pretty fearless, so I think, she brings a certain toughness to our team and a good presence from the setting position.
With her time remaining in the Crimson and Blue, Dalton plans to enjoy the moment and live in the good old days before she leaves them.
Blink of an eye, I'm already a senior about to graduate. That's crazy to me, so it goes super fast. So just take everything in and see it as a blessing.
The Kansas community sure did pack Rock Chalk Park last night in a thrilling matchup against the number 2 ranked Florida Seminoles. Florida State's Jordan Dudley set the tone with a goal in the 13th minute, but that didn't discourage the Jayhawks. Kansas kept the pressure on the Seminoles, and the Jayhawks scored a goal of their own to even it out. Freshman Mary Sola made a statement with her first career goal for Kansas.
I just remember coming in and then the ball coming back at me because somebody from my team shot it, and I just was follow through.
While the game ended in a tie, energy was flowing through Rock Chalk Park and helped give the Jayhawks a little bit of a push into the final minutes of the game.
They were monster. We felt them. I felt them. The players felt them. I think your gas tank gets low, and there's got to be ways you kind of figure out how to fill it up and find that extra energy.
Head Florida State coach Brian Penske expected nothing but the Jayhawks' best coming into this matchup and tipped his hat off to Coach Lee.
It was a back-and-forth game, and credit to them. They're a good team and they're well coached.
While a tie does not equal a victory, the team is eager to take what they learned from this tough matchup and apply it to the rest of the season.
I think we played really well, and if we play like that against other teams, I think we can do well. I think it's just important to take what we did well into the next games and also kind of fix where we need to get better at.
Kansas will return to Rock Chalk Park on Sunday at 6 p.m. to face off against Drake. For Playmakers, I'm Lyons. We've all witnessed the greatness of KU athletes in the spotlight, under pressure, and with roaring crowds cheering them on. What we don't see is the work that these athletes put in behind the scenes.
It's all thanks to strength and conditioning coaches like Taylor Hynes that help get these teams one step closer to making that championship dream and goal a reality. Hynes has been a Jayhawk for just under 3 years and works with the soccer and swim and dive team here at KU. She was a history and pre-law double major at first, but found out that that was not her calling. Hynes was a swim and dive student athlete in college, and after working with her strength and conditioning coach at that time, she discovered this was the career for her.
I didn't realize that this was even a profession that you could do, and I think I was really inspired by her and the rest of the staff's commitment to really trying to get athletes to express the athleticism that they had, but then also all the different ways that you could support and train athletes.
Hynes originally worked as the men's soccer strength and conditioning coach at Loyola University Chicago. During that time, Stuart Young, KU assistant sports performance coach, and Hynes Olympic weightlifting coach recommended that she take a look at an opening position at KU.
After that interview with the whole staff, I was like, I can't walk away from this. This is kind of everything I wanted, and I didn't know it.
Hynes is kept busy throughout the day, but it follows a consistent schedule. Swim and dive in the morning, personal training in the early afternoon, and soccer in the late afternoon. When working with the athletes, the collaboration between Hynes and the coaching staff helps Hynes to create an effective training plan that helps push and prepare the athletes.
It's the combination of what do the coaches want, what are athletes capable of doing, and then how do I bridge the gap.
While in-season training is important, off-season is really where athletes can take that big step forward in the weight room.
And I think that's where a lot of athletes misunderstand a little bit. The off season, it sounds like, oh, you're off, so it doesn't matter. But if there is ever a time to shine, that is our time to shine. This is our best opportunity to really be able to take whatever deficits you as an athlete have, and that's our time to really develop them and grow them. Your off season doesn't actually mean it's going to be easy, but athletes who sign up for that and show up for that usually get a lot out of it. Off season.
Hynes has created an ideal environment for her athletes, one that is not only fun but also gets them to the next level. Looking for ways to strengthen her teams, especially soccer, helps reaffirm Hynes in her role on the team.
Being ranked 12th in the Big 12 at the beginning of their season, and then at the end of the season we go and we win the entire tournament, right? It really makes me feel like I myself made enough of the right decisions to support them and to support our staff that we achieved the biggest goal that you could ask for.
For Playmakers, I'm Kara Lyons. Basketball ran in the Davis family, starting with her dad, William Davis, who played at the University of Oklahoma and later overseas.
Just going to the gym with him and working out with him was a way for us to connect. So I think that kind of just what kept me going.
As with any athlete, Davis tried other sports outside of basketball.
In middle school, I did volleyball. And then in high school, I did track for freshman year. Okay. And I did high jump, and I did 100, and I did this one. The javelin? Yep, javelin, yep.
After solely focusing on basketball, the star athlete found a few pregame rituals to complete before stepping onto the court.
Yeah, I'm actually a really superstitious person. Every single day, I have to do the same exact thing. The day before the game, I eat the same meal. I always have 2 pot pies. then the day of, I'll do pregame. I'll have my pregame meal. Take my nap. I have to take a pregame nap every day. And then I come in, shoot 2 hours before the game, and then kind of go in the same role as everybody else.
After her much-needed nap, she's ready to turn into a threat down in the post. Hall of Famer and inarguably the best player in Kansas women's basketball history, Lynette Woodard, had a few things to say about Davis.
She makes the easiest 30 points I've ever seen, over and over again.
Woodard isn't the only one that sees Davis's talent. Coaches across the league can't seem to find an answer for her.
We usually neutralize people's 5 players, but she is different. She is not a typical 5 player. She's much more, I should say, just versatile.
She got, I don't know how many second chance points. I think felt like every offensive rebound she got turned straight into basket for her.
We were going to try to double her some today. She does such a good job of getting so deep in the paint that once you catch it, she's there at the rim.
Davis said that playing with a selfless team has helped her to reach new heights.
Obviously, it has a lot to do with my teammates. They're always looking at me, always ready to make the extra pass. They're really unselfish. So just being able to play with people like that I think that really helps me.
With Davis's skill set in the post, she's able to make her teammates' lives easier.
Just being able to lob it up there and knowing she's going to go get it, whether she gets in, gets fouled, gets it, makes it, I mean, she's going to go get the ball. So having that and knowing that, I mean, it honestly makes our lives a lot easier.
The cherry on top of it all is that Davis gets to play on a big stage down the road from her family.
Just being able to know that like it's right around the corner and my family can come watch me, I think that was always really cool for me.
With all these accomplishments in just her freshman year, many are eager to see her growth the next 3 years of her college career.
Sky's the limit for Jaliya, I think. I'm so impressed with her commitment to improvement. She walks into the gym every day with a plan to get better, and I think she's already grown tremendously.
Lyons, Playmaker.